Ever since Maeve ASMR used her silicone cup, I fell in love with the sound and I knew I had to try it. And I think she was right. This material is really good for tapping. As you can see, my background is very different. I mostly used a projector screen to put whatever background I wanted, but I am in a different location. I actually just moved into my very own apartment, and it's my very first post-college apartment. It's not at all ready for visitors yet. I'm still waiting on my dining room table, chairs, sofas, and stuff like that, but here we are. I graduated with my master's in clinical mental health counseling. And after I graduated, I was able to take some time off after lots of years in college. So I moved back home for a while just to reflect, recoup, spend time with family, do lots of hiking and riding, and of course work on this channel. I have just started my new job and am in my very own apartment now. The background is just a blanket covering a storage container thing and some decor from Hobby Lobby, and the candle holder I just actually got from an antique mall, and the candles are flameless. One of them does not have a battery, so I decided to keep them unlit. Now that I've moved, I do want to set up like a main background. I was thinking of getting some fairy lights, something relaxing and not too bright like right now. So let me know in the comments what type of background you would like, but I'm thinking like fairy lights and like probably something girly and relaxing and soothing, which is the vibe I'm trying to go with in my channel. I'll probably be doing my videos in the bedroom, but right now I'm in my living room. I'm also planning on getting or making, I'm not sure, I keep seeing these videos on Instagram of people making their own canopy beds, and I had one of those when I was in like 3rd, 4th grade, but I don't have it right now. So I'm thinking of making my own, but I keep going back and forth from like a shabby chic pastel look to like a regal dark red and a little borderline gothic type of color scheme, because those are two of my favorite bedroom house decor ambiance. So it would either be like a white lace knit or a blood red drape type of canopy. some creativity into them, but the idea is empirically based. So you can watch those videos knowing that an official, licensed professional created those for you. But if I'm being completely honest, I'm probably not gonna incorporate a bunch of my like work stuff and like therapy stuff into this channel, just because I really want this channel to be separate from work and like an escape for me, which would kind of defeat the purpose if I made it more work oriented, but that doesn't mean I won't add some tidbits and stuff like that into my videos. I definitely was trying to get this, or I definitely wanted this to be more of like a casual, comforting, like friend roleplay, random trigger assortment type of thing. But I, of course, am open to requests. I have gotten a good amount of requests, but for different things, I appreciate that. I just have been really busy, and the video I'm doing right now didn't require me to get any extra things, because the last month and a half I've been scrambling all over the place to get things ready, fill out a million stacks of paperwork, moving, starting my new job, finding an apartment, crazy busy stuff. But I do want to keep up with this channel too, because I really do enjoy these videos and interacting with you guys, and hopefully helping you relax and be calm and get some sleep. But once I get settled, I do have more videos that I want to get done and planned and out there. But yeah, this is me sitting in a empty but chaotic apartment with all my stuff scattered everywhere. I've been using the cardboard box from my microwave as a table, a dining room table, and a work table. So that's been innovative, and now it's currently holding the TV. I still haven't gotten a stand for it, but I've been looking at like thrift shops, because I'm going for like a vintage look anyway, or like a mixture between vintage, shabby chic, neoclassical, a very eclectic look, and I'm very picky too. And I like pink and purple. I really like pastels, but I also really like jewel tones. So there's a lot of decisions that need to be made. One of the reasons why I'm gonna try to film my videos in my bedroom is because I hope you can't really hear it, but if you can hear a background noise, that's the fridge that just decided to one thing I do know is when it comes out, I am staying off the internet until I finish the whole thing, because whenever I watch a show and the new season comes out, someone on the internet spoils it. I will be scrolling through Instagram and someone will say, "Rip this person." No. If any of the characters in Stranger Things dies, I want to see it while I'm watching it. I don't want to see it on Instagram Reels. So I'm going to do my hardest to stay off of it until I've finished it. Or I know it's coming out in 3 volumes to keep the subscribers up or whatever, but pray for me all, because I hate being spoiled. I hate when things are spoiled. Speaking of Instagram Reels, and just Instagram in general, I recently reset my algorithm, which was one of the best decisions I've made for my mental health when it comes to social media, because I was just seeing a bunch of negative things that I did not want to see when I'm just trying to relax and just doom scroll, which I probably shouldn't be doing that, but yeah, and I could not help but read the comments and just be sad. I never fought with anyone, because I don't do that. I never comment or respond to comments, but it was kind of like a toxic thing I was developing, so I reset my algorithm, and now everything on there is just fashion, Europe, Paris, hair care, puppies, and home decor stuff. Best decision I've made. I definitely see a difference in just my thoughts and overall mental well-being, just eliminating a bunch of mumbo jumbo. So I highly recommend that if you've developed similar habits, to reset the algorithm and make sure you like the things you actually want to see, and click not interested on things that you just don't want to see, even if part of you does want to see but knows this is not good for me right now. Boundaries. As a counselor, I talk a lot about boundaries, and setting boundaries for yourself is a lot harder than helping someone else set them. Yeah. And my job was one of the main reasons, not the only, but one of the reasons why I am thinking it's probably best that I stay anonymous, in a sense. As anonymous I can get, but also still feel like a real person, because obviously I'm a real person. Because I know I did mention things in the past just about my own personal struggles that I wouldn't want my clients to know about, because then they'd be probably thinking about those instead of working on the things they need to work on. And I work with kids too, so yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to stay anonymous. But I guess I kind of was experimenting a little with my last video and a couple shorts I posted a month ago.